most deep thing that there is in us almost is this love sex thing. There's nothing more powerful in the fucking universe, and we're talking about it like it's some kind of commodity. That's pretty pitiful.
Laura was not comparing jobs in terms of job qualification of being a firefighter or being a prostitute. She was only arguing their arguments that, you know, being a prostitute is damaging for the body. And it is, but she argued that, you know, so is being a professional athlete or being a coal miner. That people do
A professional
risk their
athlete
bodies.
using steroids. Like I said, we regulate what professional athletes are allowed to do to pieces. I mean, like I said, we don't allow them to go all the way. We don't allow them that liberty. So, I mean, legalize prostitution under, you know, it's just a huge put in quotes kind of thing because it has to be defined. It's like drug legalization.
Not an athlete on steroids, just a simple gymnast who's not taking any steroids, but who will have, you know, back problems by the time she's 30. They all do.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but the choice isn't to sit there and say you're not going to be replacing those workers. You're going to just be adding some new service workers to be exploited, to some new service to be provided to people who can afford to pay it. And again, so it's just it's commoditizing sex, which is rather disgusting.
Gary, we only militated for legalizing prostitution and regulating it because in these circumstances, I mean, prostitution is not going away. And these women don't benefit from any kind of protection when they're raped or beaten up. They don't have
I understand.
pension after
I
they
understood
retire,
that. I've said it right from the beginning. I said it right from the beginning. I wish you made the video from that pragmatic point of view, but it didn't have that smell to it. I didn't have that aura about it. It didn't have that impression. I don't know how to say this, but I understand that some of the words actually said that, but the overall impact of the video is what's important and what I'm arguing with, and the overall impact was wrongly pointed.
I was just reading the comments, and I honestly don't see any pro-capitalism videos or, you know, videos, comments, sorry, or, you know, for instance, this is one of them. On behalf of myself and other in the sex workers and sex-positive groups and all other sex workers out there, a hearty thank you. Having this collaborative video from you is phenomenal. Awesome for the sex workers' rights movement. I cannot thank you enough. I mean, this is okay. Just gave one example because this is one of the most recent comments. But I don't see of course, there are some trolls who would say, yeah, go make me a sandwich and then give me a blowjob, or yeah, I am all for porn because I want to fap. But this is not the majority of people commenting there. And you should not, I mean, you should know yourself about comments. Come on, do people you watching your videos get your message?
All this
no, and I find that disturbing and irritating, and so that's what I have to fight against, and that's what I'm doing all the time. But my point is though you can make some judgments based on the character of the people, and I'm just saying if you look at the basic list of people, you're not going to find that most people were very impressed with your video. People that I would be impressed with their opinion. So I'm just saying that might just be an indication that it just wasn't quite what it should have been. It just didn't do a very good job of framing the issue. It framed it poorly, in my opinion. And it's like if somebody did a very pro drug legalization video, I mean maybe old hacks or somebody, and they just completely ignored the fact that there's this whole social consequence here. It's not a simple issue, that you can't just say one day everything's legal and just walk away. You just can't.
Well, declaring something legal isn't the same as saying it's solved. You know, absolutely.
the video wasn't about, you know, giving necessarily reasons for why this should be legalized. Yes, there were some reasons for legalization, but it was mainly against the arguments who are opposing legalization. Because I mean, I wanted to do this video
The
because
main argument opposing legalization is a religious argument, and you goddamn know it. All right,
this
and
is what
that's
I
not
wanted
what
to
you were
point out.
arguing. What you were arguing in most of the video was a liberation issue, that this is somehow women have this liberty. It's innate. It's built in that they you know, this is a freedom. It's not about exploitation, it's about freedom. And I'm sorry, prostitution is all about exploitation on both sides, male and female. There's nothing beautiful about it. It's nothing but ugly, and it's a tiny minority of women who need this sexual liberation. It is not a sexual liberation issue. It's a human exploitation issue.
Okay, Healthy Addict said that because one of the arguments against, you know, the sex industry was this, you know, sexual liberation. I cannot think at this hour. But it was, you know, sexual liberation from the patriarchy and from, you know, being objectified and being seen as a sex thing. So this is what the sexual liberation was about. And Ashley said that sexual liberation is not about a group of people telling women when they should have sex or not, and what circumstances. And I gave you that example with the $20 a blowjob. If she prefers to do that instead of doing something else it's in the range of her options, because this is the world we live in, she should have the protection to do it, because she doesn't have any protection now.
You know, whatever. I mean, this isn't, like I said, the context of the video is also shit. Somebody blew up the text. Oh, the room froze. Fuck. Eek. So is it gone or what? What's it gonna do? Come on, room. Make up your mind. Oof. Well, I'll just keep talking in case. Oh, it must be my computer. This blog TV's fucked too.
I can still hear you, but I can't see.
Yeah, yeah, it must be one of them, you know, that guy with the super blow up your browser thing. Because my computer is fucked. So, sorry, my mic's still open. There's not much I can do about it. It's gonna have to kill something here. Some brutal manner.
Let me try this fucking.